It's Coffee on the vid, back with the news, man. And MILK74, he's famous, man. Y'all see Milk out living his best life. Two fans, he said today, approached him, wanting to get a flick with him, man. And yo, check Milk out, telling someone off in the comments, because you see he got them wires hanging and all that, right? And Milk's like, they said, yo, get you some pods and some drip. Milk tells him, I rocked AirPod Pros for 34 months. They hurt my motherfucking ear. Fuck those pods. And then he said, cats that dress like me be having the money. Y'all ever heard the whole saying about like, yo, does Bill Gates got a Gucci belt buckle? Does such and such, does Mark Cuban do this? So you know what I'm saying? Like, if you really got it like that, you ain't got a floss. But in all reality, like, that is true, but there is some cats that do got money that like the flaws. But I feel Milk, man. You know, I ain't balling, but if I was, I would probably get a couple of extravagant things. But I just want to be comfortable. Plus, too, you out in them streets like that, man. You don't want to attract the wrong attention. You know what I mean? But that's another thing I noticed about this pic with Milk. Milk's walking around in some slides, man. Milk ain't scared, right? Because everyone's always like, yo, Milk's gonna get caught lacking. Milk's got all these apps. There's been videos of people driving by, like recording, yo, that's MILK74 walking. Milk don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Y'all know, like if you've been locked up, a motherfucker will say, yo, lace them county chucks up, man. Lace them Bob Barkers up. Sleep with your ish laced up, you know? Like, worst thing is to get caught trying to scrap with slides on or flip flops or some ish. And you see Milk, he got his Burberry joints on and he ain't worried about nothing, about Nathan. Oh man, this is some real serious shit right here. Pray for Kodak Black. I know some cats might say, yo, he's tired. He was smoking the loud pack, all this other ish. No, that is that Fenty with it not off. You see the way he just, his soul left his body briefly and then he just popped right back up. Like, I'm dead serious. Comment if you disagree with me, yo. They're like, I ain't trying to hit punchlines or nothing. Kodak is off that Fenty wop, man. And not that long ago, this man, when he violated paper last time and they made him go to the inpatient because he was on the run dodging his piss test. And then when they caught him, he still pissed dirty, or I believe he turned himself in. That's how bad it is for Kodak that he dodged the piss test. And then still, when he showed up with all that money and all that ish out there, you can get to clean your system, came up dirty and had to go to an inpatient. And if y'all recall, the test was positive for Fenty Wap, man. So pray for Kodak Black. And I don't know if y'all been seeing all these videos lately of him all turned up and right, going all off rapping. And Drake hit me with the 80 bands. I'm his favorite rapper. All that off the wall issues be saying, man, yo, that's Fenty talk, man. Seriously, pray for Kodak Black. He needs it. No.
You know, at least I thought we was. Because I go at it with a lot of people. Adam. A lot of people. I go at it with a lot of people calling you a culture vulture. And I defend you all the time. I always defend you in that case, in that matter. I always defend you. Like, no, that ain't Adam. Like, y'all must know the internet Adam. Because the Adam that I see at No Jumper is totally different. He's a husband. He's a father. Like, he's solid. I appreciate everything. I appreciate everything. You know, I appreciate the show. I appreciate the studio. I appreciate what you've done for me. But I didn't ask for none of this. I didn't ask for a show. I didn't ask for none of this. I really didn't. I didn't ask for the interview. You offered everything. You offered the interview to me. Afterwards, you offered the show to me. You offered that. I didn't ask for anything. I don't beg for nothing. And then to come to find out, you make a statement that you left me on red, that you see my message, but you say we're family. At least I thought we were family. Because I look at you as family. I consider you family. Just like when everyone left, no jumper. Remember that. When everyone left, no jumper, Adam. Remember that. When everyone left, no jumper, you was stuck. Y'all was walking on eggshells around the office. Y'all was literally walking on eggshells around the office when they left no jumper, when my nephew AD left, T-Rail and everyone. You looked at worried. The streets was talking. The streets was talking. They wanted to ambush the building. But what I tell you, Adam, when we sit down in that office that day, I was like, family, let me talk to you. Because there's nowhere in the world, the love I have for you, Adam, there was nowhere in the world I was going to let anyone harm you at all because of the love I have for you. And I would get offended about that because I really consider you family. I did. I don't call nobody family and not mean it. I mean that from the heart. And like I said, I'm very grateful for you giving me, a platform to film my show. I'm very grateful for that. Definitely. Very grateful. Thank you. I appreciate it. But when y'all start speaking on my nephew AD, that's a violation. That's a violation. It's not cool. It's not cool to speak on someone that's not there to speak for themselves. That's a violation, and I'm not going to accept it. I wasn't going to accept it. So y'all had a plan, and the plan was, let's just cut his scheduling down. That way, eventually, he'd be like, you know what? I'm good over here. So y'all got what you wanted. You got what you actually wanted me to do, to leave. And that's what I did. I exited the building. But definitely, I had your back, but I see you didn't have mine, And people was literally...
OG Suicide responds once again. He shook up the blogosphere the other day when he quit No Jumper, right? Now, he wanted to put that chair to work, okay? I don't know if y'all saw. ADAM22 responded and basically said, I never, asked this dude to come on the platform. I gave him an interview and it was a moving interview. He was 80's big homie. He came to me and said he wanted to get into podcasting. And, I put a few interviews up on the platform and then, put his own channel and said, hey, you can use this spot if you ever get monetized, which apparently he didn't get monetized, which I don't know. He's got the subs. Did he not have the watch time? I don't quite understand it. But Adam was like, if you ever get monetized, we'll split it. And basically now is saying, he asked me to borrow money and I left him on red. And, he just trying to make the man look bad. Well, OG Suicide responded there. Y'all heard him. He said, listen, I appreciate what you did for me, but you know what? How dare you put that out there? You left me on red. I considered you family. I really was defending you out here when people was calling you a culture vulture. I was like, nah, Adam's actually a solid dude, And he's like, now he's putting his foot in his mouth when the other individuals left. He was like, yo, I'm going to stay with Adam and push what I'm doing. And, I'm a grown man. I can think for myself. Well, now look what Adam did anyways. He's like, this isn't just some, oh, now I'm not rocking with you. Fuck you. He's like, no, I had love for you. I protected you. That's another thing too. He said ADAM22 was nervous as fuck when Trell and AD and everyone left. That word directly hit that the no jumper offices were gonna get ambushed, and Adam was in there losing sleep and losing weight, and OG Suicide said, I ain't gonna let that happen. But now that everything's happened, he more or less is like, he started talking greasy about AD and had this plan to get me up out of there, cut my schedule down and all that. Like, I don't know, if you listen to the two different stories, I really believe OG Suicide over Adam. This is the problem too, whether who you feel is right or wrong in this situation as far as the different sides. One thing I think everyone can agree with is ADAM22, for all this, hey, I'm a business, which he is. He's a businessman. He's got a major platform. He brings in all kinds of revenue, right? But you can't ever face anyone face to face, right? Like when he fired AD or AD left, he was talking about AD behind his back. Now with OG Suicide, he sent someone else to tell him, hey, the Josh dude, I think it's time you leave. Get him, and the OG Suicide dude was mad about that and has every right to be. Adam talks about loyalty and all that AD and them weren't loyal. OG Suicide was nothing but loyal to Adam, and now he's out here ishing on him too. So whatever anyone's stance is on this, you can't deny the fact that Adam does sucker behind the back ish, and you really can't trust a motherfucker like that. He tried to make OG Suicide look like a buster out here. That's fucked up, man. And then now, we heard it. The ambush of the no jumper offices was a plan. It was coming. I mean, now, and that's what I mean. It's crazy. It's like, why is Adam talking like, is Adam on that Fenty Wap talking like that, man? I don't know. This is crazy, but hopefully OG Suicide keeps pushing and doing big things. Like, Adam's just totally tried to ish on this dude in every way he could, and the OG Suicide dude was like, I was thankful. I had love for you. I really thought of you as fam, and apparently, hey, business is business, but you're, aside from that, you're just a heartless bastard, man. You gotta watch ADAM22, man. These rumors and all, like, this ish isn't just rumors, man. This dude would snake his own mama. You know what I'm saying? Dead ass, man. But that's it for the news. Hit the comments, let's talk. Stay tuned for Morris Coffee. Logging out, y'all. I'm gone. Peace.